Hello Jeremy from Norwich. Thank you for joining up with Phil at Fitness Resolved. I'm going to talk you through your first session. I'm going to talk you through a few things you need to know. So let's start off with what you need with you. Okay. Bottle of water, essential, because you're going to be working quite hard, you'll be sweating. So we need to make sure that we're replacing that water that you're going to lose. Okay. Second part, make sure you've got a towel. For that rest period, it's nice just to dab yourself down, okay? And also a timer. I tend to use it for my phone, and it sets an alarm because you'll be working to time frames of 30 seconds or a minute. What we're going to talk through now is the warm-up and a few other details. I mentioned to you on the phone RPE scales. RPE scales is rate of perceived exertion. So during the warm-up, we're going to work on an RPE scale of 3 to 5. RPE scales work total 1 to 10, and as I described to you, 1 is you're lying down on the sofa, totally relaxed. 10 is you're late for that train and you need to make it and you need to get there. Okay, so you're full going gas for it. Okay, so what we're doing with the warm up, we're just going to start getting the blood flowing around the body, get the muscles warmed up, get the blood moving around the muscles, and get that heart rate up a little bit as well. Okay, this is going to be a full body warm up. Okay, and it's really quite simple. You remember how it is when you're young and you set up your goal posts? This is what we're doing here. Okay, about 15 meters apart, 15 strides. Okay, and all I want you to do is run between the goal posts for 6 minutes, just like this. It's always worth, at the end of it as well, giving a nice long stride and touching down as well. That long stride is really activating those big muscle groups in the tops of the legs, which we're going to be working in the main session. And also that touch with the left hand and with the right hand is really starting to work the upper body as well. And obviously we're working the cardio system. So let's move on to your first exercise. I've got everything written down on a sheet here, and this is what you're going to get in your email. Everything you see in the video, you should also get in your email too. Okay, so with the exercises, this is where we're going to push the intensity. So that RPE scale, we're going to move that up now. We're going to move it up to around about 6 to 8. What I'd say is, because this is your first session, for the first month, form is key. Okay, so don't be killing yourself to do the exercises when your form, as in how you complete the exercise, is incorrect. So make sure you concentrate on the form. Keep the form as the focus. Okay, as we move through and your form becomes natural to you, okay, then we can start to really push you harder, and that's when you're going to see the results. So how we're going to work is we're going to do 3 sets of exercises and then have a rest, 3 more exercises, a rest, 3 more exercises, a rest, and you're going to repeat that cycle, okay, with the same exercises 3 times. Okay, so it's a set of 3, it's a set of 3, a set of 3, and the whole thing you're going to repeat 3 times, and then we're going to move to the warm down period. Okay, this whole thing is structured to take around about 40 minutes. I'm just going to do 1 exercise each time to demonstrate it to you. So we're going to start with squats, then we're going to do push-ups, and then we're going to do crossovers, and then you're going to have a 1 minute rest. Each exercise is completed for 30 seconds. So a squat, quite simply, feet wide apart, okay, keep your head looking straight forward, so pick something in the distance. Okay, make sure if you've got tight tracksuit bottoms, you've pulled them up so you've got enough space that you can squat down. And what we're going to do is we're going to squat to about 90 degrees at the knee, okay, but keeping the body upright as much as possible. If I do it side on as well, you'll see what I mean, about 90 degrees to the knee. Obviously keep my eye line looking at something in the distance so I'm not bending over. Is that all good? Brilliant. So now press ups, classic. We all know press ups. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a conventional press up. Obviously if this is something you feel a little uncomfortable with, I could do an adaptation to make it a little bit easier, or we could do an adaptation to make it harder. Maybe that's one for next month. So with the press up, come down with your hands and your feet, shoulder width apart, okay, looking straight between your hands, drop yourself down, nose touch the ground, back up. Okay, try and keep your bum tucked in, Okay, so you're level between the shoulders, through the core, through your bum to the heels. I'll demonstrate it from the side on so you can see it again. Now, an adaptation to this, if that's a little challenging, for 30 seconds of press ups, it's actually quite hard. I find it difficult. Drop down into your knees, bring your feet crossed up behind you, okay, and just do the same movement. Is that all good? I hope so. Okay, so the next one's a great exercise. It's a bit of a cardio workout, it's called crossovers. Not similar to the workout, but on a shorter distance. You start in the middle, you're moving 3 paces to your left, touching the ground, 3 paces to your right, touching the ground, crossing over your feet. That's why it's called crossovers. Okay, so let me demonstrate this to you without tripping up. And down. And down. 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 I hope that's all good. Really push that one quite hard. Okay, because that will really get the heart working and the lungs beating. Right, now you've got 1 minute of rest. Okay, so you've done, what have we done? We've done your squats, 30 seconds. We've done your push-ups for 30 seconds. Or we've done your crossovers for 30 seconds. That's a minute and a half of intense exercise. And then we've done 1 minute of rest. Let's move on to your next set. Okay, next set. Similar muscle groups to the set we worked in the first time. So we're going to be working through lunges, okay, jumping jacks, and then a bicycle crunch. Bicycle crunch is one of my favourites. So a lunge. What's the same upper body groups we worked in the squats, so the quads here, okay, we're moving forwards instead of down, or forwards and down instead of just down. So again, shoulder width apart, looking straight ahead, big step out, bring that knee down, back up. Other leg, knee down, back up. Other leg, knee down, back up. And do it from the side as well, okay? So large step out, knee down, back up. Knee down, back up. Okay, making sure that when you're doing it, your knee is directly over your feet, okay? So bring that knee over and then bring that knee down. Hope that's all clear to you? Okay, what else did I say we're going to do? Jumping jacks. This will get the heart rate going. So quite simply, come down into a ball, touch your feet, jump up, and then down again, and jump up, and then down again, jump up. Really simple exercise. Really push that one hard. That'll get the heart rate really going. Okay, bicycle crunches. If you've got a mat, that's helpful. I don't, so I'm just going to accept I'm getting muddy. Okay, so bicycle crunches. Lie down on your back on the ground. Okay, sit yourself up a little bit for your back, and then you're pedaling your knees forwards and backwards like you're riding a bike. Let me demonstrate to you. So bring yourself up a little bit, shoulders off the ground, knees up, and you're just striding through like this. Okay? Push it as hard as you can. So really work the core, okay, and also the cardio. Again, that heart will be pumping, that core will be really tight from keeping that shoulders up. This is a great exercise. Hope that's all good for you. Now you've got another minute's rest. I think you'll need it after that. Right, and the last set for you, Jeremy. Okay, we've got high knees, another classic, you'll know this. Mountain climbers, another favourite, and then everyone's favourite, we've got burpees to finish you off. Okay, so high knees, 30 seconds, quite simply, it's just jogging on the spot, but bringing your knees up as high as you can. So keep your arms out, nice right angle in the shoulder and the arm, okay? Keep your feet flat, your hands flat like this, and bringing the knees up to them. Almost like dancing on your toes, so try and keep not flat-footed. Dancing on the toes. 30 seconds. Okay. And mountain climbers, another favourite of mine. Let's get back down on the ground. So you're back into that press up position. The mountain climbers, all it is bringing that knee across the opposite elbow. Okay? Okay, so this is an exercise that's going to work the core, and again, it's still working the cardio. It also works the shoulders, so the deltoids and the shoulders here and the upper body, because you have to keep yourself supported for quite a period of time. Okay, let me demonstrate again to you. So through. What's easy is to let your feet slip out from behind you. So I'm wearing studded trainers here because I'm doing this outside. If you're doing it inside, a normal pair of trainers will be fine. I suggest don't do it in socks. Okay. The other thing is try and keep that bum down. It's very easy. I found myself to do it. Is to bring your bum up. Okay. If you keep your bum down, that's going to keep your core activated. So bum down, so you're level in that press up position as we discussed before. Bring that knee through. That will really get you working. And if that hasn't, burpees really will. 30 seconds of burpees. This is a great exercise and an absolute classic for anyone who's going to do bodyweight exercises. Quite simply, start in a standing position, drop down into press up, come back up and jump to the sky. Down to the press up and up to the sky. Okay? What is every muscle group across the body. The cardio is working, the core's working, the arms are working, the legs are working. 30 seconds of that and you'll need that minute's rest at the end. You happy with that? I hope so. So you do this, those 9 exercises 3 times. Repeat it 3 times and then we go to the warm down. Warm down. It's much like the warm up, as expected, the opposite. So we're using the RPE scale. Okay, we're working back down. Okay, we're going to cool the body down a little bit. Okay, we're starting to get the blood, so it's not pooling in the muscles. The blood's been driving around those muscle groups loads and loads. So what we don't want to do is just cut the exercise out because that blood is going to sit there and just fester in the muscles, and that's where you can feel a little lightheaded. So what we need to do is just get that blood flowing still and then slow it all down gradually. Okay, so we're going to go back to running between our goalposts again, but we're just going to slow it down. Okay, I'll demonstrate it to you just so you can see what I mean. So you see how I'm just relaxing everything. I'm not putting as much effort in as I was doing in the warm-up. So we're moving the RP scale from a level 5 down to around about a level 2. Okay, and then what we're going to do, we're going to just finish off with a couple of gentle stretches which have been working the key muscle groups that we've been using throughout. So the quads, obviously through the squats, through the lunges, have been worked a lot, and through the jumping jacks, okay, through burpees. They've been a huge muscle group for us. Okay, so if you can't balance, find a wall. One's up there, it's a little far away. If you can balance, then great. A little tip for you: push your hip forward, and you'll find it's a little bit easier. So all I want you to do, okay, grab hold of that ankle, pull it back to your bum, okay, till you feel it tight through the quad here, the big muscle group through the leg. Push your hip forward, bring that knee so it's touching the other knee. Hold that for 30 seconds. Okay. Once you've done that one, move on to the opposite leg. Same again. All right. It's an opportunity again for the heart to reduce its beat, okay, and reduce its heart rate down. The next one, okay, is we're going to stretch the arms off, stretch the back off. Okay, lovely little one for the back of the arm here. Okay, sit down for this one if you wish to. Reach down into the centre of the back. See here. Bring your opposite hand over the top of the head, grabbing the elbow, pull it down. Okay, and that tricep will really start to pull through here. Hold that again for 30 seconds. Okay, you'll be surprised when you're doing press ups, okay, when you're doing your jumping jacks and when you're doing the burpees, all this arm movement really actually works the arms. Okay, so we really need to warm those down. Okay, and then the other arm as well. As I said, if you want to sit down, you can do. So just sit down and relax over the top. Okay, and that's it. That's your first session over. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions, you're welcome to give me a call. And I'll speak to you soon. Take care.